Good morning, it's Heather Doyle Fraser, and I'm here to do our daily reading from my book, 40 Weeks, A Daily Journey of Inspiration and Abundance. And before I get started, I had a comment the other day about kind of the setup of the book and kind of asking some questions about it. So this book is a daily book, obviously. It's 40 weeks. When I first started writing it, I've always wanted to write a devotional 365 book because I love reading those. I love starting my day out with those, and I've always wanted to write one. Hi, Steph. It's good to see you. So I always wanted to write one, and as I was writing it, I realized that I started thinking about all of these, the books that I love in this kind of genre, and I realized that my book was maybe a little bit different, and I was thinking about the changes that I've made in my life in the past 5 years and the clients that I work with and how change happens and how transformation happens. And I noticed that there are natural kind of seasons of change and cycles and things like that. So I was looking at that, and I kind of realized that even though these things may happen more quickly or more slowly, there always seems to be cycles. And so as I was reflecting on that, I noticed a time of opening, a time of allowing, a time of releasing, and a time of embracing. Those seem to be kind of the patterns that I go through, that my clients go through, that I observe. And so I started thinking about that more, and then I thought, well, what about how, when we give birth, when we have an actual child, it takes 40 weeks. That's the time that it takes to kind of create a new life. And I really liked that idea. So that's why I started organizing the book into a 40 weeks book instead of a 365 book. So that being said, I'm going to do today's reading. And well, I'm going to back up 1 minute. And the other thing is, the way that you can use this book, obviously, one reading a day in chronological order. I wrote it that way. But you can also read it if you're feeling like you're really not in the time of, if you're more like, I feel like I want to allow more in my life. I want to surrender to allowing more. So go to the allowing section and randomly pick a reading, or start at the beginning. Or if you're just feeling like, I'm going to see what's coming up for me, just open to a certain page, and whatever that opens to is maybe what you need today. So there's lots of ways to use the book. Lots of different people use it in different ways. So this first week, if you've been watching, is all about inspiration. And so this is day 6, week 1, in a time of opening. You have a choice. Seek out your inspiration. And that's it. So I want you to, you're welcome, Steph. It was a reminder for me today too. And I'm also going to pull in my reflection journal on this one too, because this goes along with my book. If you're a journal person, and if you like doing that. And the reflection for today is what inspires you, what brings you joy. Because I think joy and inspiration are tied together quite a bit. And so I would ask you guys to join me today in thinking about what brings you joy, what inspires you. And I really think anything can inspire us. I think that at any moment, something can be inspirational to you, to me. And I try to look for those things, even if and I actually really enjoy looking for things where I feel like I'm not going to find it, and I always do. I always do. And I want to kind of do a shout out to a friend of mine yesterday she is a huge inspiration to me. And she ran, or she competed, or I don't even know what to call it, in an Ironman. And she trained for so long, and she just is a huge inspiration to me every day, and I'm so proud of her. And so this is for you, Katie. And I will leave you guys with that. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good day.